Learn how to run a Find test. Before starting, find a place with suitable natural light. You can place yourself facing a window. Do not take the photo in dark places or with low light. Make sure not to have intense and direct lights over the test, like flashes or desk lamps. In absence of a natural light source, set yourself in a place with no bulbs right above the test. Make sure to have all materials from the kit. 1 test card, 1 swab, 1 diluent bottle, 1 extraction tube, 2 stirrers, and 1 photo background. Set your workspace on a clean and flat surface. Open the swab and give it to the patient. Then indicate to place the swab in his or her mouth between the cheek and the lower gum. The patient must leave it still for 1 minute and not force saliva production. Meanwhile, take the diluent bottle and open it. Take the extraction tube. Add 5 drops of diluent into the tube. Hold the tube and the bottle vertically, with a small gap in between them, to deliver the correct amount. Instruct the patient to remove the swab after it's been in place for 1 minute. Immerse it completely into the diluent and swirl for 30 seconds. Once the swirling is done, squeeze the foam tip by finger pressing on the extraction tube walls to recover most of the sample. Discard the swab. Press firmly on the extraction tube's cap to close it. Grab the sachet and open it. Take out the test card by the edges. Put it on a flat surface and avoid lifting it unless required. You can discard the desiccant. Take the extraction tube and place it 1 inch above the left site. It must not touch the reagent. Add 1 drop in the center of the left site at the recommended height, allowing it to fully form before falling by itself. Repeat the process on the right site. Wait for 2 minutes without moving the card. After the 2 minutes, dissolve the reagent in the center of the left site with a stirrer. Keep on mixing in the center until the reagent is completely dissolved and there are no visible lumps. Then, distribute the sample to cover all the site area, including the rim. Take a new stirrer and repeat the same process on the right site. Thoroughly dissolve the reagent in the center. Break any fragments with the stirrer until they disappear. Once it is completely dissolved, cover the entire site with the sample, including the rim. Grab the card by the edges and carefully tilt it forward and backward 5 times. This will make the sample move around in the site to finish the reaction. Once you are done, put the test card on the surface and remove the protective tape. Then, place the test card vertically to let the sample flow down. It can take up to 10 seconds to start flowing. When the sample has filled the reading area, put the test card on the photo background. Whenever you need to move the card, do it slowly. Start an analysis in Xplora and frame the QR code to automatically scan it. Move the phone up and down to focus the code if needed. Then, align the edges of the test card to the margins on the screen. Focus the test and check there are no reflections or shadows hiding the test sites. The photo preview allows you to see if the image is sharp and well lit, if the reaction is clearly visible, and if the test is the only object in the picture. Once you are sure that the photo meets all the specifications, press the check button. Fill in the patient's data. The patient's ID is the way of identifying each person tested. Enter an age between 6 and 99 years old. Select the patient's sex. And finally, press the Analyze Test button to get the result.